reviewing Hawkeye or Nick Fury because I don't have them to review. I didn't get them because I didn't want them. They're not for me. If you guys want me to do a review on it, I'd have to find someone with those actual figures that I can borrow it from anyway. So, until the meantime, this is the end of my Hot Toys review. Today we got the Hulk, the final of my Avengers. Now, I'm gonna get straight into it. I know a lot of these clips have been extremely... I don't think they are as helpful as I'd like them to be, because I'm skipping a lot of pointers that I'm now realizing myself that I wanted to say about them. But I'll probably save it for something else. But in the meantime, I'm trying to save on time. Anyway, gigantic 1/6 scale Hulk. Now, in the movies and in the comics, his scale is very questionable because at times he will seem bigger and then sometimes he'll seem smaller. So there's few inconsistency in size. Nonetheless, they scaled him just right for the figures, I believe. And here it is. I'm pretty sure you've seen all the other reviews, and I'm not going to do a side-by-side comparison to another Hot Toys figure from that line, but watching all those reviews, top rubberized soft plastic torso and arms. Now, I'm not a fan of them, but on this figure it works. Why? Hides the joints and it's sculpted very well. Something that surprised me is how well these muscle features bend with the figure when you're manipulating the joints. 2 pointers, I will say. From the arms, from a straight position, I wouldn't bend them all the way straight, as you see right here. This is as straight as it'll go. I wouldn't go past this. So, 2 clicks. It's on a rotary, it's on a ratchet joint system here. So you'll hear 2 clicks. Let's do it. 2 clicks is the max. And that's as far as the elbow joint's gonna go. I wouldn't stretch it farther than that. You'll see the tension. Not fun, especially if you want your figure to be in pristine condition. Now, if you look, don't you just love the way the muscle manipulates and bends with the rest of the arm? Now, in certain angles, it might look funny, but you try bending your arm when you're that big and see what kind of muscles overlap what. Now, sturdy articulation all around, except for the hip area over here, the ball jointed hips that connect the legs to the torso. Now, it's not floppy, but it's just that his legs are mighty heavy, and these balls just they work, but they're not floppy enough where you're gonna break it. You heard that, but it's sturdy enough. Now, the knee articulation, so and so, about the same articulation you're gonna get with the elbow, but he does not cover joints. They're actually the cut, and there's the ball and hinge. Can't get a good there you go. Sorry you won't be able to see that, but that is the ball joint where it will bend. Not bend, but swivel. Anyway. Great. It is actually great. His skin texture is great. You can see it's not just smooth. You can see the texture of his skin follicles. Even threw on some of that hair on his chest. It's not the same. Now here's where the Piers comes in. Yeah, his eye's kind of crooked. Not lining up to the way it should have been, but that's only because I was trying to do this before reviewing it and I failed. So, 2 sets of hands, bendy and closed-fisted. Now the good part about these hands is you'll see the aluminum/metal armatures that they have going in between the fingers. Now I would carefully bend these. I wouldn't go too far and bend them into a fist. You have fists for that. I wouldn't go too extreme. Natural hand pose, the best I can do for not destroying the hands over time. But you might want to be careful. You don't want to put it in extreme poses because the tip of that metal will one day wear down and cut through the rubber hands, and it'll come out and poke through the tips of his fingers, and you don't want that. That has happened to my other figures. Obviously not Hot Toys because I haven't been doing that one all that much, but in the military lines they have. So be careful for that. Now no mid-torso articulation. It's just the hip. Yes, it's only the hip, no waist. So it's on the typical ball. Now with the arms, you have a little bit shoulder movements forward and backwards, which I can't believe they got it in there, and I'm so happy that they did. So another thing, the pants are well made, silky kind of, not really, but they made it really nice. Now he's got underwear underneath. People have complained about that. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. It's a little, adds a little padding to his pants so you don't see his ass crack all that much, but it's great. It's great. Now there's really not much to say is a negative with this figure other than, you know, no accessories other than the hands, not even a stand. But those are the few things you want to watch out for. I want to show you something real quick. Other than that, he does have neck articulation. They say don't pose his head with it on so you don't rub the paint off of the neck area. But here's a cool thing. If you're posing his head, his neck, pay attention to these muscles. It's going to be hard trying to do it with one hand, but it's kind of cool how it kind of bends it in as if it would happen. You see, that is awesome. You kind of see this spine part between the shoulder blade muscles. I forget what they call them, trapeze maybe. But it's cool how it bends with the figure. And that's what I was trying to say. A massive piece. I said that before. And an excellent, excellent finisher for your Avengers set. When he stands alongside them, it's like a masterpiece. Now, Hot Toys, I give you credit. I give all the people behind Hot Toys and making this series credit. And thank you very much, Hot Toys. And thank you, YouTubers, for watching this video. Subscribe, like, post comments. My next review will be something. I'll figure it out. Until then, Happy New Year's, because I didn't say that yet. And we'll start off the New Year's with a discussion. Till next time, see you later.